Hi, sixth graders. Hello. I hope y'all are having a great day. Today we're going to do some grammar. We're going to work on your confusing verbs. And hopefully you got these right. If not, you're going to need to check them. Study your little thing, your chart. And you have to sort of just learn these. There's no real tricks necessarily or songs or anything like that. You just sort of have to learn them. So we're going to go through on page 93, 94, and then you're going to complete the grammar review on the next pages. So page 93, I went over with you in the last video, I do believe. Let's just look at your chart, your words. Sit and set. These are, sit is if you sit down, something is doing this on its own power, and set is if you set something down on the table or you're putting it down. Imply is to suggest something, whereas infer is to come to infer is to come to a conclusion or to put the clues together. So they kind of work hand in hand, imply and infer. Like I can imply something, you would infer it if you put the clues together and figure out what I'm trying to say or imply. Rise and raise are very similar to sit and set, whereas if you're rising, you're doing it on your own power. If you're raising something, you're causing it to go up. And then can, of course, is are you able to? Do you have the ability? And then may is permission. So number one on page 93 should be yesterday the sun rose behind dark clouds. Number two, we always sit on our porch to watch thunderstorms. Number three, from the look at the sky, Julie inferred that she would need an umbrella. And number four, her expression implied her displeasure. All right, so now let's look at the ones that you were supposed to do over here on page 94. Number one should read, please set your dirty dishes in the sink. Set, the S-E-T one. Number two, Jesus rose from the grave the third day after his death on the cross. Number three, her words implied her excitement about tomorrow's game. Number four, we sat in the bleachers for the last three quarters or last three games. Number five, Jaden can sing very well. Number six, I will raise my hand during the question and answer time. Number seven, our dog sits under the table during dinner. Number eight, may I borrow your Bible? Number nine, noticing his yawn, Micah inferred that his friend was tired. Number 10, Grandma has set her warm cookies on the counter to cool. 11, bread dough rises well near our wood stove. 13, the teacher implied that we would have homework tomorrow night. So now they wanted you to choose the correct one and actually physically write it in. So 13, extra study time raises the possibility of receiving a good test grade. 14 would be the flower bulbs have sat in the sun all afternoon. 15, tasting the cookie, Allie inferred that Andrew was a good cook. 16, Alicia set the cookies on the rack to cool. So then you should have written a sentence using two of those words that are confusing and using them correctly. Now your next pages are chapter review pages. So now we're going over all of chapter 5. So feel free to go back and look at your workbook pages if you need to, if you forget some of these things. But your goal is to take this as if it were a test and just do the best that you can. And then in our next video, I will go over them. Okay, so this is a short video, but you've got 2 whole pages of chapter review to do. Go ahead and go back and watch the videos that I posted for you, the ones that I posted or the ones that I posted on YouTube, the more professional ones. That some of them really are professional, but most of them are a little bit more professional than my personal videos. Anyways, if you need to review some things, if you forget how to do stuff, go back and look it up. Okay, and I will see you again soon. Have a beautiful day. Bye.